Hi everybody, my name is Corrine Allen and I am a one-star diamond Beachbody coach. I started as a coach in September of 2012. My upline coach is Lindsay Nix and I almost said Osborne, Chelsea Pearson. And I guess for a little bit about me, let's see. Before I knew anything about what Beachbody coaching was and what the potential growth was with it, I was severely overweight and I had my son and lost weight right away. I didn't gain that much when I was pregnant. I lost that right away, and then I started just really focusing completely on him and not myself at all. And the weight that I lost, it came back plus so much more. And I just it was so funny because I was like making his baby food and I was so nervous about what he was eating and what artificial things were in it, and I was just paranoid. I'm like a first-time mother that we tried for 2.5 years to get pregnant, and I just wanted, like, okay, I have to do everything. He's finally here. And then I would do everything for him, and then I would eat drive-through or wouldn't eat and then overeat, not eat all day, and then be like, I'm gonna have a whole pizza. So I was just a mess. And finally, when he was almost 2, I decided, like, I had my physical and I went and they told me that I was in the obese category. And it was just like a punch in the gut. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I can't do this to myself and I can't do this for my family. And I said that night, I'm going to do something about it. So my husband had P90X, and I had not a darn clue what that meant I was going to be doing and how hard it was going to be. But I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. I have to do this. And he said, whatever you're going to do, I'll do with you. So we started and completed P90X together. And then we did Insanity together and completed that together. And we just completely changed our diet and just were really on track, and didn't have the junk in the house to be able to make all those mistakes all the time. And at 6 months into our journey, he was already down, like, I think like 50 or 60 pounds. In 8 months, him and I together lost 115 pounds. And I tracked all of it on Facebook because I knew that if I wasn't posting my food and I wasn't posting my workout, to me, I wasn't doing it. So, it was kind of like annoying to a lot of people. I lost tons of friends on there, and family were like, oh, she's so suffocating. But, it was for me, and it's my Facebook. So it was every day and it was all over the place, but it was for me, and I had to do it. And people saw that we weren't quitting. And so, like I said, at the end of 8 months, we had lost 115 pounds. And Lindsay Nix, my coach, who I've known since I was young, like 15, 16 years old, she signed up as a coach. And I was like, I completed P90X and I know Insanity and I, kind of know Shakeology, but not too much. And she approached me a little bit. We talked about it. And for me, it was like, it was somebody that I could trust. And as she said, like, you're already doing it, and you're already such an inspiration. I already had a folder on my desktop of women that I was coaching, but they knew that I wasn't really a coach. I was just willing to share whatever I was doing and tell them, you need to get P90X or you need to get Insanity, and this is what I'm eating. So, like she said, I was already doing it, and it wasn't really going to change too much of my lifestyle, except I could be getting paid for it and I could be helping my family. So that leads me into the kind of financial part of it. I did hair for 7, 8 years, and when we had our son, it was the agreement that I was going to be home, and I was willing to let that passion go because I got to be with my baby, and I didn't want anybody else to raise him. We had agreed on that before he was in the picture when we had first got married, and there was no kids, that's the lifestyle that we wanted. and that we would sacrifice whatever we needed to so I could be home 100%. Neither of us had that, and we weren't willing to compromise. So I'm like, okay, this is our life, and I'm home and I'm with him. And then with coaching, it's like I'm home with him and nothing has changed. And I didn't miss his first words and first steps and first days of school. And all the while, I'm home and I get to help these other women who have felt like I felt and hurt the way that I hurt and just didn't know what to do and felt like, well, I'm a mom now, so it doesn't matter. I used to tell myself, he doesn't care if I'm fat and ugly. I'm his mommy and he loves me. And it's like one day I feel like you just wake up and you're like, that's really what I tell myself? I mean, that's so sad and it's not fair. It's true he does love me. It's true he doesn't care what I look like, but he's going to care if I'm not around here for him. And he's going to care when I can't do things with him. So now I am able to still be home and be with him, and it just is so incredible that I get to contribute to my family. I get to help my husband who works so hard as a deputy sheriff and risk his life every day. And when he comes home, I can feel like even though I got to be home with our baby, I can still help him. And I get to tell him and read him all these texts that I get from challengers and coaches that they're like, thank you for leading me to this, or thank you for pulling me out of depression. Thank you for just being there and showing me this lifestyle. And it's life-changing for everybody. So that's just a little bit of my story and my why. And my dream with this is it's never really been so much about me chasing the rank and the stars. I've been a coach since September 2012, and I'm a one-star diamond. I'm not, like I said, I'm not so caught up in that. I have a very large team of incredible women, and their growth and my growth and being able to contribute to people's lives and financially to our families is really incredible. And I can't wait to be able to grow in the rank, but I love watching everything come together in the midst of that. My hope for the end of this training is I would love to reach my 2-star and to maintain that. But truthfully, I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to bring knowledge back to my team, to be able to lift their lid and be able to let them realize that they are leaders too, and that they can continue to grow and they have so much potential. I want to be able to deliver that to them. And in conclusion, my mom is a new coach on the team, and one of my really big parts of my why and big part of my heart is my mom has never been able to own a home, and she's always struggled and never had a secure career and a lot of health problems. And I would love to see her secure, and I would love to see her in her own home and see her business grow. So right now she's an Emerald coach, and I'm working really hard to build my husband and my mom as well. So I look forward to this, and I thank you guys, all of you ladies, for putting this together. And I can't wait to meet and see some of you guys next week. And thank you for this very much.